Hi everyone, I'm Tom. Today I'm going to be playing Numeracy Legends and the Gluttony Dragon. Now, Numeracy Legends is a trilogy of games that's on Kickstarter right now for children, designed to, let them have fun with games, but also teach them various aspects of maths. I'll put a link to the campaign up here, and you can click on it in the description if you'd like to take a look at the page. This is the third in the series. They get progressively more difficult for higher ages. So the first one's for 3 and up, next one's for 4 and up, this one's for 5 and up. And they all have a basic version and then some advanced rules that I'll tell you about after the playthrough. So this is all about game theory, is the maths principle behind it all. So the rulebook, as for all of the games, it follows on a big story that's, well, not a big story, but there's a story going through the whole thing for each game. So we just had a cupcake party and got some ice cream. Marty got his huge ice cream for winning that game, although it doesn't serve a purpose in this one. But now we have found the Gluttony Dragon, who is the mighty dragon. We can't defeat him, and he wants all of the cupcakes, so we're going to fight him. And apparently Fluffy has a rocket launcher, the dog has a magic beam, and then Jack and Julia have the melee weapons, so we're going to have a big fight. And this is kind of it's a variation on rock, paper, scissors. So it tells you a bit about the heroes. There is a bit, I think I have already gone past, where it tells you about what this is going to do. So it's built on rock, paper, scissors, and it's a one versus many game. So one person in this is for 2 to 5 players. One person is going to be playing the Gluttony Dragon. So I'm not Jack for once here, I'm the Gluttony Dragon. And Marty is going to be Fluffy again and hope to prevail. So for the various player counts, all that changes is the health of the dragon and the decision that's going to be made, because this is what happens. At the start of each round, the dragon is going to draw 2 equipment cards, and I have drawn 2 weapons. So I have a melee weapon and a magic weapon, and I have to give one of these to the heroes. So in a game with more, the heroes are going to decide who this goes to. And so the decision is going to be based on these here. This is kind of the rock, paper, scissors element. So if I give Marty this magic +1, he is probably going to use a magic attack. So I would want to use the attack that hurts the magic user the most. So I think I'm going to take this one in secret. And so it increases my combat by 1. And Marty takes this, and it increases his magic damage by 1 as well. And we now are going to choose one of these cards. So now I know that Marty wants to do a magic attack. These cards all tell you how much damage you will do based on what the other person chose. So if Marty does do a magic attack and I use a melee attack, which I'm better at anyway, I'm going to do 3, 4 damage to him. And he's got 10 health like me. So that would be a really good choice. But on the other hand, he knows that I've got that, and he knows I'm going to do that. So if he thinks I'm picking melee, then he would probably want to use a ranged attack, because then he would do the most damage to me. So it's that kind of thing, that kind of rock, paper, scissors thing, but it's got these extra things on top, and you can get armor and stuff. So I think, as the dragon, I'm going to be cocky and assume that Marty is going to do a magic attack, and I am going to go for the big guns here. We put it in secret there in the combat zone. Marty is going to be sneaky and do the ranged attack as well, anticipating it. So we reveal at the same time, and then we resolve it. So the heroes first. I did a melee attack, so Marty is going to do 3 damage to me. 1, 2, 3. And then I did a melee attack, but against ranged, it only does 1 damage. It does an extra because of my weapon, but still, I thought I had it made there. So a new round happens. I get 2 more cards, and I am deciding where they go. So this would give Marty melee defense, and this would give him magic defense. So I'm not going to be using a magic attack, I don't think. So I'm going to give him this, because it's not going to be as useful to him. I'm going to take this and be protected against melee, but he did use range last time, so we'll see. So I probably don't want to use this again, because he's going to be anticipating that. So I might want to use magic, because I think he'll use ranged again, but he has just got protection against magic. I think I'm going to do ranged. Do something in the middle. So Marty, he might as well do magic, actually, hadn't he? Because he's got +1 magic. Yeah, he'll do that. He'll do a magic attack. So we reveal at the same time, And for... Oh, this is really good against range as well. Oh, so this is going to do 4 damage to me. Wow, he's nearly won. And then, since Marty chose magic, I only do 1 to him, and he's got an armor. Oh, that was a terrible decision. This is why I shouldn't be in charge of the dragon. So, another round, which could be the last round, really, couldn't it? And this is going to increase Marty's range, so I don't want that. Yeah, I am going to take the... No. Yeah, but I'm going to give him Marty melee protection. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. So his melee protection kind of cancels out my weapon. So what are we going to do now then? I think I'm going to melee attack him because he won't expect it. Yeah. And Marty, he might just go for magic again. Just because he doesn't think I'm going to use melee attack. Now he's got armor. So yeah, he's going to do a magic again. So we reveal. And no, I went melee. So he does 2 damage to me. So I'm just clinging on. 1 more damage and that's it. And I think, unless I get some serious armor, I'm surely taking 1 damage either way. Okay, he chose magic though, so I am doing 3, 4, -1, 3 damage to him. So he's down to 5 finally. Okay. And what very well could be the last round, it's armor. So I can get some more melee armor or some magic armor. I think let's get some magic armor. And Marty will have some more melee armor. That's probably not a good idea, is it? Giving him that. Okay, so I want to choose something where he's only going to do 1 damage to me. I want him to do melee or magic, really. And for it to only do 1 damage. I think... Let's do ranged. I've got +1 on it. Marty sees that I've got no protection on ranged. So I think he's just going to pick that. And let's reveal. So Marty does 2 damage to me. I've got no protection. Boom, I am defeated. I do 2 to him still, but he has still got health and he is victorious. So he gets the ceremonial burger to celebrate that. He's got his burger and ice cream and Marty is the victor of the final game. So, advanced things. That was the basic game. So obviously with more people, you'll be deciding who gets the armor and things rather than just one person getting it all. And the Gluttony Dragon will get something every round though, so that is something to think about. But as well as the basic game you just saw, there are some advanced rules, as with all of the Numeracy Legends games. So all of the characters have inbuilt stats, like Fluffy should start with +1 ranged. You don't have to do that, but it's, you know, it helps him along. If you want to play with that advanced rule, the dragon, on the other hand, though, is going to start off with a lot of extra things. The summon companions as well, where are they? There are some cards that aren't equipment that will be summons that are characters you might recognise if you've seen the other 2 games. So these are powers that you can have. You can only use them once per game, but you draw one of these and it's going to give you the power. So draw an extra equipment card, add 2 attack points just for 1 round, heal 3, all team members heal 1, defend all attacks for a round, and this is the only one that the dragon can have. This is 6 health points, recover 6 health points. He's the only person that can take this one though. And then, as with all of the Numeracy Legends games, it will tell you a bit about, if I can get to this last page, it will tell you a bit about the analysis of the game, some of the maths concepts that go into this, how it's applied in real life, how the game might help children learn that. So that was Numeracy Legends, the Gluttony Dragon. If you'd like to see the other games in the series, or see what I think, there'll be a link to the playlist on the screen that will show you all of the various videos that I've done. If you would like to see the Kickstarter page, remember, it's on Kickstarter right now, and I'll put that in the description so you can go and take a look. But thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye.